Nick, we're back at it. What do we got in the bay?
We got TT cams, baby. Tuning Techtonic camshafts.
I can see that you're balls deep in this thing.
I like that.
What do we got going on, bro?
So we have a Mark IV Volkswagen R32.
Yep.
That's getting a set of performance camshafts.
Okay.
Basically, the reason why we do this is, especially like my car, this guy builds, when the R32s are like really clean and really good condition. Basically, like we all know, like low mileage R32s are on the way up, kind of like on Bring a Trailer, and like the price value of them, you know, like we're talking almost like a 30K value for my car right now is what I'm getting offers at. And if I go ahead and turbo that car, I'm probably gonna get like 15 to 18,000.
Right.
I have
so it completely destroys the value.
Destroys the value of it. So you want to be very OEM plus. So what I mean by that is this is another clean, you know, blue Mark IV R32. So what we're gonna do is you basically add all the power you can other than turboing the car.
Okay.
So on my car we have intake, exhaust, cat delete, we have headers. We don't have cams yet, so like I'm really excited to see this.
Yeah, to see the difference.
This car has everything my car has in the same tune, other than headers. He has stock manifolds. Jeff from UM actually said the manifolds actually, you lose power with the headers unless you're turboed. So the setup we're doing in this car is probably going to be the most power you could ever have out of a Mark IV R32 before you turbo it anyway. Okay. So intake, UM tune, cat delete, exhaust, stock headers, and we're putting obviously the camshafts in too. Sweet. So these are, I'm just setting these in for now so I could talk to you because that's what I like doing. So those are the Tuning Techtonic cams. Sweet.
And now is there more than one brand that makes these
so there's
cams,
Tuning Techtonic, the TT brand, a lot of people do, and Schrick. A lot of people do Schrick, but the price difference is a lot. Schrick is good. Yep. And then we have the stock ones. Tyler, help me. This is the stock exhaust, stock intake. Yep. And then these are all numbered just in case you forget, but Tyler lined these up nice for me.
I pulled them out. I don't know why we didn't start filming. You didn't say anything. I was like,
I know, this is going to be pretty dope, but basically, while I reinstall it, if you guys just reverse the process, I mean, the install is more the technical part anyways, because like the one-time use bolts, so basically we have new gaskets for the valve cover, and the intake manifold, and the bolts that go to the sprockets for the cam, they're one-time use anyways, so like all the technical torquing terms and everything like that.
So
you have to torque it to spec and everything like that. So following me along for the rest of the video on putting it back together is probably going to be a little bit more interesting than just taking it apart anyway. Right. And if you guys want to see the taking apart, kind of just reverse the steps that we're doing anyway. Cool. Are you excited about the new tape measure?
We just picked it up. If you guys saw on TikTok. Yo, listen to the noise. Do it again.
Regular, fractional. So you're like, oh, I need a 3 1/4, 3 1/2 inch exhaust. 3 1/2, 3 1/4. Like, it's a nice ass tape measure, Tyler.
It is.
But it's Wednesday, the day before the 4th of July. Tomorrow's the 4th of July. We're working tomorrow.
Yep. So we'll probably finish this up tomorrow, get test drive.
Here till the afternoon.
Yep.
Because what we're gonna do is we're gonna work till 1 o'clock tomorrow, and then we're gonna take Friday, Saturday, Sunday off.
Which is nice.
Which is dope. So let's go ahead and get the cams in. Let's get it torqued down. Let's get some B-roll, and let's get this thing moving. Above 4,000 RPMs, this thing's gonna purr like a kitten.
Nick,
Yo.
what are you doing?
So I'm putting what looks like miniature piston rings on the oil control. The oil control rings. These are the oil control rings on the edge of the camshafts. Remember, your old camshafts had these on it, so make sure you take them off without breaking them. There's 3 on each cam, and put them on your new cams.
What happens if you break them? Huh?
You ain't getting that job done that day. So see how they go? They look like piston rings. They're called oil control rings. It's pretty much like
3 on each
pretty
one?
much like a miniature piston ring is what it is.
3 on each one?
Yeah, just be very careful and take your time because they like to, they're very brittle. And they like
Now,
to break.
do you recommend buying new ones, or does it matter if you just swap them?
Just swap them.
Thanks, Nick.
Love you.
After this, what's the next step?
After this, we're gonna torque. We're gonna torque all the camshaft caps.
Okay.
And listen to what Justin's not talking English over there. You hear him? He put the music back on.
He did.
Meanwhile.
Alright guys, we're back at it.
What up, dog?
Nick, how are we looking on the R32?
So we got everything lined up and timed up. We got the timing cover back on, tensioner. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna spin the crankshaft 2 times.
And why do you spin the crank?
Make sure like everything lines back up. You know what I mean?
All right. And how do you do that?
So see this dot right here?
Let me get over here.
There's a blue line in there.
There's a blue line in there. Okay.
On the timing.
Did you
on the
mark
case,
it, or
on the
is
crank
that?
seal? No, yeah. Well, it's there. It's in like embroidered.
Oh, okay.
But like I put the blue.
Okay.
You know. So we're gonna turn it twice, baby.
Go ahead.
Well, kind of need my flashlight.
I'll make a man out of you.
Horn.
You have to get 2 full rotations, right? 2.
So 2 full rotations of the crank is 1 rotation on the crank.
And how we look?
Well, the crank's good. Let's go see if the cams are good.
All right. Lower it down, Nick. Might need to get him a new What is that, Nick? Nick.
No, so basically it attaches there with 2 bolts, and then the bottom one is stripped because of how low the car is. It's completely like flat and grounded off. So
That's good. More downforce, right?
Nick, the defender.
How we looking?
see our blue mark. We got an arrow here.
Ah, so you marked it on each side.
And an arrow here. And then what we have to do is we have in between the arrows, so there's an arrow here and an arrow here. In between the arrows, we need 16 links. And if we have 16 links, we're good. We'll put the valve cover on, put the manifold on, and let's see if this thing eats.
Now, is this going to sound different? Is it going to make
They really don't.
No?
No.
Okay.
Ready? So here's the arrow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And there's the arrow. We have 16 links in between the arrows. We did our job correctly. You love me.
What's next, Nick? Put everything back together and
the new valve cover on.
Okay.
Once we put the valve cover on, we're going to put the manifold on. New gaskets on everything. And then we're going to fire her up.
And did you torque the bolts? Because I know yesterday we left off and we didn't torque them.
Yes, I did. They are 40, well, I don't want to mix up my things, but I believe they're 44 inch-pounds, or maybe those were 44 inch-pounds. It's 44 inch-pounds plus 90 degrees.
Thanks,
So,
Nick.
let's see. Ready? The cam gear sprocket bolts, the one-time uses, are 44 foot-pounds plus 90 degrees. I did those. And then the what's it called? The oil control housing bolts.
Yep.
Those are Loctited to 71 inch-pounds. And then let's see, the 264 cam is on the intake side.
Okay.
And the 2460 is on the exhaust side. And these are torqued to 44 inch-pounds.
Okay.
And then 1/8 turn, which is 45 degrees. I think it ended up coming to with the 44 inch-pounds and the 45 degrees. I believe they all came to like 190 inch-pounds at the end. Yeah.
Let's get this thing back together.
Start engine, let idle for a few minutes, and then we're done.
Let's do it. Alright, Nick, we're looking pretty buttoned up over here. How you feeling? Got the coolant charged.
So we're vacuum deleting the coolant. We're making sure vacuum doesn't drop. We have no leaks because we had to take the thermostat housing off the upper timing cover.
Okay.
It's a cross through. So once that's done, then we're gonna put coolant in it and we're gonna get first start. Cold start.
Yo, you don't think it's gonna sound different though, with the new cams? Cold start. Show them how that thing sucks it out.
Yeah, so we just pulled all the vacuum out of the system.
Yep.
So now we're going to be putting this hose in.
Bye.
We're going to turn this
Release,
valve.
pull the lever.
And since
Pull the lever,
basically
Nick.
it's in vacuum right now, so then
Pull
we're
the
going to be
lever.
putting
Pull the lever, Kronk. Wrong lever!
the coolant in.
Whoop.
And this right here is taking all the vacuum out and filling the whole system with coolant.
And how do you know when it's full, Nick?
I mean, the bubble's pretty clear. That's why you're the cameraman. I'm the mechanic. When it gets to 10, I usually pull it because I don't fill the bubble up all the way to the top.
Where do you feel the bubble, Nick?
It's right here. So I could probably pull it right about now. Add a little bit more. Pull it. Yeah, pretty much. It's a little bit too much, but that's right.
Cold start. Cold start. You ready? Cold start! Dylan's gonna give us a cold start! Cold start!
You think everything's plugged in, bro?
Cold start! Let's go to the back of the car.
Alright.
Yeah, did you hear him? You know what your name is? Cold start! Cold start!
Just let it idle, let all the cams get the oil pressure.
That's just like another R32.
It's just an R32, yeah.
That's just like another R32.
That's what it is.
No, not yet. Where's that?
I thought this was gonna chop, 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 chop. But it's just cold start!
Hey, can you shut it off and turn it on again?
Can I? I'd love to.
So if you guys do the job and get a check engine light on the second start, it takes 2 trips. Cam crank correlation codes.
That means you're not doing good.
But we don't have that. We just have a traction control light because it's ABS module.
Cold start!
Cold start!
Give it a little bit. baby!
Give it a blip.
Yo, it lost the deepness.
It wasn't deep.
Let me hear it. Yeah, it kind of lost the deepness.
Lost the deepness. Lost the deepness. Running good, Nick.
Purring like a kitten, baby. Let's go take this thing for a ride.
Let's do it. Hey, we're in the R32. How does it feel?
The stock catback's unreal on these. You hear it?
Yeah, it sounds good.
Oh.
And now you said the power comes from up top, right?
They said after 4. Oh my god, the stock catback just sounds so good. I think he's got some fender liner rub.
So listen, now that you did to this one, are we doing it to yours?
4th of July. I don't know. I can't give you that answer until we hop on the highway.
Alright. So far, so good. Sounds good, Nick.
The stock catback is the best exhaust for these cars.
So it's stock catback with no catch, right?
With the resonator delete and no caps. Yeah.
Sweet. Sounds great, Nick. Thoughts?
Sounds great, pulls great. Best mods to do, Mark 4 R32, intake, cams, catback exhaust, or the stock exhaust with the cat delete, and of course the United Motorsports Pro Tune. And don't forget the Holodex tune too.
You do need that.
Catch you guys on the next one.
We'll see you guys back
See
in
you
the
later,
shop.
Tyler.
Whoa!